Hello, boys and girls. What we are going to do today is making something inside of my Marmelade project. And how it looks right now is just a giant cube. And it lags again because of my screen recorder. I made the cube bigger because I like having a lot of space to play in. So, let's see. What we're going to do today is make something like this. As you can see, you can count 10 boxes in 10 different colors, and well, that is just a loop, and I will show you how to do that right now. So first off, we're going to create a variable which will contain all our lists, all the boxes. So boxes. There we go. And so first off, we are going to define how many boxes we want. So let's call it size and say 10, because we're going just to reconstruct the image that you just saw. And then we have to make a integer buffer, int buffer. Let's call that lists. Whoa. And it's going to have a size of course 10. Therefore, we're going to generate, and thereafter we're going to generate the lists using our lists, our display lists. So box display list. Whoa. There we go. Equals GL gen lists, and then a range of size, which is 10. And now for the for loop, because we're just going to iterate over 10 boxes. So what we're going to do is have an integer called I, which is 0, and while I is less than size, less than 10, increment. So thereafter we're going to create a new list. We're going to use the box display lists, and we're going to compile them. And let's just end the list. What we're then going to do is actually draw the so GL begin, mode GL quads, and GL end. And I have decided to just skip writing all the vertices, just to save some unnecessary time. And if you want me to make a tutorial on how to make 3D cubes in library Java game library, and I will use Marmelade, I will go step by step and give you some resources that help you remember if you have problems remembering where to put each vertex and stuff. So therefore thereafter we're going to put the lists and then flip it so we can use it in OpenGL. And then we're going to see say list base which is the box display lists, and sorry, and then we're going to call the list, and then it's just the lists. So we're going to, what we've done here is making a size, making the list which will have, or what's it called? It's contain all the vertices, and then we make a new list and put it inside the lists, if it makes sense. So all of these, each time we make one of these, we put that in here, and then we flip it and use it to draw. So and it is based upon the list that we make right here and compile. So let's see what we have. We have a cube, but wait, that doesn't make sense. We wanted something different. We wanted 10 cubes iterating and going this way across the x-axis, plus or minus if you want. But how do we do that? So right now this loop doesn't make any sense because we don't use I other than just to add it to the list. So what we're going to do is plus I right here, so we actually just add another list each time, and let's see what we get there. Still nothing. So what we have to do is, for each time that we sorry, each time we draw a box, we want it to move. So draw a box and move it. Draw a new box and then move it across the x-axis. So we are going to use translate, GL translate F, which uses just floats. So we're going to have a base of put it in the, wow, what am I doing? So have it in the middle, and then for each time, because this is the X, Y, and Z, or Z, we're going to plus it with the I, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. until it reaches the size. So right now we get this, and as you see, that is not quite what we want, and that is just really a bug from my side, and also you can see that we can look through them, and I will explain why. But let's fix this first. We can store the matrix by using gl push matrix, and then gl pop matrix. And now, wait a second. When the list, we do that. Oh, yeah. That should fix it, yes. It was my fault, because we make the list and then we push the matrix, and then I popped it outside the list, which doesn't really make no sense. And just to make it neat, let's increment that. Alright. So now we got our boxes, and it looks alright, but again, we can look straight through them. Yeah, I made a little funny comment there. That's called culling, the thing when you can look through. Culling, as I talked about in the last video, it enables you to not render a face that is not needed, if you say it that way. So we're going to disable GL culling face. There we go. And now we see you can't see through them, and yes, it turns dark because there's shading on. And now let's play with some color. Let's do that. Alright, GL color 3F, because as I said before, oh my god. As I said before, we're going to make this kind of this gradient kind of thing, where it has this 10 different kinds of color. And the way we're going to do that is, I changed, yeah, you see now that I just colored, because OpenGL is kind of just a statement machine. That's what people say. Like, do this, grab this pencil, and then if you try to color a next time, it uses the next pencil. You have to make it change pencils each time. That's just the coloring. So we picked up this very dark gray blackish color, or pencil, and let's just GL colors 3F change back to a white one. So a white one is full intensity on everything, and boom, it's only these colors, only my boxes, our boxes, that are kinda gray blackish. So what we need now is, remember, we can use the I just as we did with the translate. So plus I on just the red color, just for the fun of it. That was not what I was it times. There we go. And as you can see, the intensity goes higher and higher and higher every time, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, and also just to make it what was it? Was it -1? Let's make it it was -2. Whoa. There we go. And then it's on the ground. This is awesome, isn't it? Such a simple loop. And what you could do is that you just make a class called bugs, where you put basically just make these arguments in the method. Maybe I'll just do that for next time. just for the fun of it. So yeah, that was all that I had to show you today. You should be proud of yourselves if you implemented this in something else. And really just contact me on Twitter or Skype or anything. I'll put the information in the description, and send me screenshots or something if you use this somewhere else. So thank you, and hope you enjoyed it. Comment. Oh yeah. Please comment if you want me to do any other tutorials, like how to make a sphere without using the glue library, or anything else, or let's say how to just make simple boxes and move them around. So please comment and rate and subscribe if you like it and want to listen to some of my music, or just have some cool time. So see you later, and bye.